First step, I already fell. Good morning. It's November 3rd, 2023, and I can't believe it's November already. We already had our second snow here in Canmore, and everything is just a winter beauty around here. I haven't made a video in a little over a month once again. And it's really tough because when I published my last video, I have come to this realization that I need to make more room for this childhood dream of mine of making videos and telling stories on the internet. But I have come back to Canmore with a month full of work that was planned months in advance at the hospital. Yeah, I haven't had any time really to write or film or do any of these things that I have come to realize that I need to do. So especially this past week, I was in the hospital every single day, and I was there physically, but mentally I was trying to run away. I was constantly thinking about how can I expose myself to the creator world? How can I build more meaningful connections and get myself out there? And how do I balance this with my work as a doctor? So the stress just kept accumulating day by day. When it finally hit its pinnacle on Wednesday at work, where I just broke down. So on Wednesday, a patient said something mean and hurtful to me. And this is definitely not the first time or the last time that I have some nasty patients. I never take it personally. And you're not supposed to, logically, it doesn't make sense. So anyway, I never take it personally. At least I hold it together at work. But I guess with a cumulative of stress, a lack of sleep, and I don't know what took over me, but I just couldn't hold it together anymore. I broke down and started crying in the middle of the nursing station in front of everyone. Yeah, I've had pretty shitty days in medical school and residency, but never really remember crying at work. So that felt really intriguing, as if it came out of nowhere. Thankfully, everyone was super supportive and didn't make me feel bad at all. What really surprised me was a part of me was really calm and rational and found it ridiculous that I was crying over this. But another part of me just couldn't stop crying. And I didn't know anymore what I was crying about, but it just felt like emotions needed to flow and come out of me. A part of me felt embarrassed, for sure, because I'm crying at work. But another part of me actually felt really good about it. I think what happened is good for me, in the sense that I'm not afraid of showing the human side of me and not trying to pretend anymore that I'm tough or I'm this doctor who always has her shit together. And that feels liberating. I'm being more vulnerable and being okay with being more vulnerable. And I'm actually really proud of the fact that the next day, when I went back to work, I didn't feel embarrassed at all. I think I really accepted the fact that I was just being me, and I cried because shit happens, and I was totally okay with it. I think if we went back a few months, that version of myself would probably be really nervous and self-conscious going back to work after what happened. But I think just over the last few months, I have grown so much that I was totally okay with it. So really proud of how I reacted and felt the next day. Yeah. Okay, but can we just stop for a minute and talk about this view? This is 5 minutes walking distance from where I live. And I can't believe I'm not coming here like every single day to enjoy this view. Like what the hell? I'm so carried away with little things in life that I forget to appreciate this. Oh, come on. I'm so lucky to be living here, and this is a good reminder that I gotta be more present and just take a look at the beauty around me. Holy crap. Wow. So my week of work has come to an end, and I now have a few days off where I'm going to recharge and try to be present and make stuff, even if it's bad. This is a message that I learned from Creator Camp, to just make stuff, even if it's bad, to create fearlessly. Yeah, so I'm going to try to follow that in the next little while and see where that takes me. Look at how beautiful this lake is. So it's partially frozen, and where it's frozen, it has this incredible pattern to it. So comment down below if you think I should come polar dip in the part that is not frozen yet. Don't make me do it.